Yesterday we went over 2-step equations, which some of them were 3-step, but we went over 7th grade equations. Today we're going to add one more step, and it is going to be dealing with parentheses. Okay? So who can tell me what is our goal when we solve equations? Give me what we said yesterday. Isolate the variable. Get the variable by itself. So x equals your answer. Yes? All right, so here's your steps you're going to follow today. Your first step is if there's parentheses, you're going to deal with them by doing what? Distributive property. Okay, if there's no parentheses, then skip that and move to the next step. The next step is to combine any like terms on the left, combine any on the right. Got it? The next step is to get rid of the constant. You get rid of a constant by adding or subtracting. You're trying to zero the constant out. Okay? And then the very last step is to get rid of the coefficient by multiplying or dividing. Everybody good? All right, here we go. Number 1. Do you see any parentheses? No. So I'm going to skip that one. And I'm going to go to the next step. What does the next step say?
Combine like terms.
Do you see any like terms on the left? Yes. So I am going to combine 8x minus 3x, which is, so I have 5x, and I'm going to just bring everything else down. Minus 10 equals 20. Okay, what does the next step say to do? Get rid of the constant by adding or subtracting. So everybody find the constant. How would I zero out a minus 10? Plus 10. Whatever I do to the left, I have to do to the right. That zeroes out. I bring now everything down that I just did, and I'm left with 5x equals 30. My last step is to get rid of the coefficient by multiplying or dividing. Since 5 is being multiplied by x, the inverse is to divide. I'm going to divide both sides by 5. This cancels out because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 1 times x is x. So I now have x by itself, and 35th simplifies to 6. Can I check my answers? How do I check my answer? Plug in my answer back into the original equation for x. So everybody look. I would say is 8 times x, which is 6, minus 3 times x, which is 6, minus 10 equal to 20. And I would check it in my calculator. 8 times 6 minus 3 times 6 minus 10. Is that equal to 20? So I got my answer right. Okay, moving on to the next one. Are there parentheses? No. Are there like terms? Okay, I'm going to combine 9x minus 1x, which is, so I have 8x minus 7 equals 13. I'm going to get rid of the constant by getting rid of it by doing the inverse of minus 7 plus 7. I'm left with 8x equals 20. I'm now going to get rid of the coefficient by doing what? Dividing by 8. Now, can I leave my answer a fraction? Yes, but it must be a simplified fraction if I'm going to do that. Okay? Can I make it a decimal? Do I care which way you do it? No. If I want to simplify, I would just divide the top and bottom by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. There is nothing wrong with this answer. What else could I have put? What is 5 halves? 2.5. Could I also put 2 and 1 half? Yeah, they're all the same answer. It doesn't matter how you do it. Got it? All right, I want you all to do this one on your own. I'm going to do step 1 so that you can check as you go. Don't look at mine until you've done step 1. Okay, once you've done step 1, please look at the board and make sure you did it correctly before moving on to step 2. I did step 3, so once you've done that, go ahead and check it. Did everybody get step 3 right? And then step 4, divide by -2. What do 2 negatives make when I divide? Could I leave my answer as 17/2? Sure. It's simplified, yes. So I have x equals 17/2. Or could I put it as a decimal? What would it be? 8.5. Both answers are correct. All right, look at the next example. What do you see in this one? Parentheses. So what do I have to deal with first? Distributive property. What am I distributing? 2 is going to be multiplied by x, and 2 is going to be multiplied by 6. So I have, what am I going to do with this 7x? Just bring it down. I have 7x plus 2 times x, which is 2x, plus 2 times 6, which is equals 39. What's the next thing I'm going to do? Combine like terms. So what is 7x plus 2x? So I have 9x plus 12 equals 39. I'm now going to get rid of the constant. How would I get rid of a plus 12? Minus 12. So I have 9x equals, and 39 minus 12 is 27. How do I get rid of the coefficient? Divide by 9. Okay, why am I dividing? Because 9 is being multiplied by x, and the inverse is to divide, okay? So 27 divided by 9 is 3. Now, I need y'all to get something down inside of you. Like, so really soak this in. A subtraction problem assigns a negative value to the number after the subtraction sign. Are y'all with me? Until you completely understand that, I am going to ask you to do what every time you see a subtraction problem? Because subtracting a number is the same thing as adding a negative. What do you think I'm going to ask you to do to this 7? Why? Because the 7 is carrying a negative value. So change. So when I go distribute that 7, I can't distribute it as a positive value.
Hello, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Okay, so does everybody understand why we're going to change? We have to know that that number is carrying a negative value. All right, so we're going to go distribute the negative 7 to the x and the negative 7 to the negative 2. So I have 4x plus, what is negative 7 times positive x? Negative 7x plus, what is negative 7 times negative 2? Negative times a negative is a positive 14 equals 26. I am now going to combine like terms. What is 4 plus negative 7? Please use your calculator if you're not good at integers. Negative 3x plus 14 equals 26. How do I get rid of the constant? Subtract 14. So I have negative 3x equals, and 26 minus 14 is 12. How am I going to get rid of the coefficient? Divide by,
3x.
what do you,
-3.
divide by -3. So x is equal to -4. All right, I want y'all to try this one on your own. I'm going to do step 1. Once you've done step 1, check it with mine. Once you've checked step 1, you may go to step 2, but please check step 1 first. Okay, I have step 2 done if you're ready to check it. Go on to step 3. Are we good with step 3? Questions? Last step, divide by -8. Now, don't get in a hurry and say 8 divided by 2. Absolutely not. That is 2 divided by -8. I'm just going to simplify the fraction, which is -1/4. What else could I put as my answer? -0.25. Because they have the same value, I don't care how you write your answer, either as a fraction or decimal. Questions? Okay, let's move on. Do fractions scare us? What do you have in front of you? A very expensive calculator that will handle fractions. Yes? Do I want you to become super dependent on the calculator? So maybe still try to do some stuff, right? Do y'all remember how to multiply fractions in your head? Multiply straight up? That's it. So 3/2 times 3 is just 3 times 3 over 2. What's 3 times 3? 9 over 2. Was that hard?
No. Yes.
Okay. If you're struggling, how would you put this in your calculator? Alpha y equals option 1, 3 over 2, tab out times 3. Can I change it to a decimal?
Yes.
Okay, well, I already know what 9/2 is, right? Because 8/2 is 4, and then it's just another half, so 4.5. But if I don't know that, math. Now what? Decimal enter. 4.5 x. Plus, let's do this one in our head. 3/2 times 5, I multiply straight up. Cross, 3 times 5 is 15. 15/2. What is 15/2 as a decimal? Go down a digit, because it's an odd number, right? So from 15, go down to 14. What's half of 14?
7.
So then just add a 0.5. So 7.5 equals -24. Do y'all see how fractions aren't that bad? Okay, get rid of the constant. How do I get rid of plus 0.75? 7.5? Minus 7.5. So I have 4.5x equals, and -24 minus 7.5 is -31.5. And then I simply divide by 4.5 with a calculator.
You move so fast. Please slow down.
Okay. I can slow down. All we're doing is the exact same steps that we just did up top. Yes? What's different? We had some decimals, but our calculator will do it all for us. Okay? Flip to the back. Let's go to this one. Don't be scared. It's easy. I'll explain it. Okay, ready? What do y'all see that I need to deal with first?
Fraction.
Ooh. Parentheses, give me more. Change. Truth. Okay. What am I going to distribute? Negative 1/5 times 10x. Negative 1/5 times negative 20. Do not pick up your calculator. When you multiply fractions, you multiply straight up. What is 1 times 10? And keep the denominator. 10/5. Come on, y'all know that. But what's a negative times a positive? So negative 2x. Now those of you who can't see it, go put it in your calculator. Please go put in negative 1/5 times 10. Yes?
Is this how you do it for the other sign?
Huh?
Like you distribute it as for the assignment we just did?
We didn't have any distributive property on last night's homework. There was no parentheses on yesterday's. Okay? Did y'all get negative 2 in your calculator? Okay, now let's do 1/5 times 20. Multiply straight across. What's 1 times 20?
20.
Keep your 5 as the denominator. What's 20/5? 4. And it's a negative times a negative. Positive 4. Okay? I'm going to get rid of the constant by doing what? Minus 4. I have negative 2x equals 36. Am I going slow enough? Y'all got to tell me. Everybody okay? Okay. Now I'm going to get rid of the coefficient by doing what? Dividing by negative 2. Very good. So I have x equals, and 36 over negative 2 is negative 18. Okay? Now we're going to go down to the word problem. Please listen. This will be on your assignment for today. Are y'all hearing me out? But it'll be the easier type. Okay? So, the other thing that bothers me about this problem is I made these, I typed this up, and I put an isosceles triangle. What is isosceles?
Two sides are
Exactly the... Okay, but this is not an isosceles triangle based off the numbers, so I messed up. So pretend that this is just a regular triangle where no sides are the same. Are y'all good? Okay, because that bothers me. So let's look at what they gave us. We have a triangle. This side is how long? X plus 4. This side is how long?
4.
And this side is 10 times x minus 1. Are y'all good? Was that hard? Okay, then it says, find the length of all 3 sides. Well, I don't have enough information based off of what we just read. So there's got to be more or I can't do it. It says one side is, and then it just gives you the measurements, and this is the part that's going to allow you to solve. What does P equals 24 mean? Perimeter equals 24. So they're giving you the perimeter. Now tell me, how do you find perimeter of anything? Add up all the... So isn't this just an equation like we're doing? So I'm going to do this side plus this side plus this side, and it has to equal... Is that hard? No. Here we go. Does it matter what order I do it in? No. So somebody help me. Which one do y'all want to start with? 4x. All right, 4x. Okay, now what? Plus. Be loud. X plus 4. Now what? Hold on. How do you find perimeter? Hold on. How do you find perimeter? Okay, so I did this side plus this side. Now I have to do, give me more, plus this side. 10 times x minus 1. And all of that has to add up to equal 24. It's just an equation.
So we write down the equation.
No, now it wants, now on your assignment, are y'all listening? On your assignment, it's going to say solve for x. But on this, it doesn't say solve for x. It said find the length of all the sides. Well, guess what? We need to do that. We need x, right? So we're going to go solve for x. What do I have to do first?
Add your
The parentheses.
I have to do what first? Parentheses. So I'm going to do distributive property first. And what do you see in that parentheses that we don't want to deal with?
Change. Or the minus sign.
So what am I going to do? Change. Now, all of this is just going to get written again. Okay, so I have 4x plus 4. But I need to distribute the 10. So plus 10x plus, what's 10 times negative 1? Negative 10 equals 24. Now I'm going to combine like terms. Okay? Well, I have 4x plus x plus 10x. What coefficient is in front of this x? Okay, so what is 4 plus 1 plus 10? 15. X. What else is alike that I can combine?
4.
Positive 4 plus negative 10. What is positive 4 plus negative 10? So plus negative 6. And that all has to equal 24. It really isn't hard, is it? It's just the side plus the side plus the side equals the perimeter. Okay? How do I get rid of the constant? Plus 6. So I have 15x equals 30. How do I get rid of the coefficient? So x equals 2. Now, on your homework, you're going to stop there because it says solve for x. Yes? But this question didn't say solve for x. This question said find the length of the sides. Well, this length is x plus 4. So we know that x is 2. So what would I do to find this length?
4 plus 2.
Yeah. X, 2 plus 4 is? That side length is 6. This side length is 4 times x, and x is? 4 times 2 is? 8. And this side length is 10 times x minus 1. Well, x is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1, and 10 times 1 is? Now, do y'all see why this is absolutely not an isosceles triangle? Because the sides would have to be the same, and it's not. So the picture should actually be a right triangle, just so y'all know, and it should be like 6, 8, 10. But it's just bothering me that it doesn't match. Okay, I'm going to pass out your assignment. Okay, on your assignment, the front page, if you don't show your work, it will not get graded. Okay, just go ahead and not turn it in. If you want to do it on a separate sheet of paper, then you must staple it to the back. Everybody understand? Go to 16 and 17. These are the ones that we just did. Yes?
Yeah.
Except it doesn't say solve for the side lengths. It says find the value of x. So now look at the first one. You're going to add all 3 sides and set it equal to 23. Do you need the parentheses around this if you're adding? No, you can take them off. You only need the parentheses if you're multiplying. Okay? Be careful on 17. How many sides does a rectangle have? 4. Please do not say this side plus this side equal 24. That is wrong. It's 2x plus 2x plus
X plus 3
plus
X plus 3
has to equal
24.
Now, does anybody know what these M's are for? Meters. Those are units of measurement. They don't belong in your equation. Okay, so just cross them out so you don't get confused. The word problems, you are going to need to use your brain and make an equation. Okay? So remember that what we've been learning is equations. So what are all of these going to need? You're going to need a variable to represent what you're missing. Number 18, it tells you the variable right here in the picture. Do y'all see it? So what variable will you use? X. Okay? Set your equations up and then solve it. All right, you may get started.